He did not say anything. He did not scream. He did not give any explanation. He did not show off his strength. He did not try to impress the world. Still, everyone's eyes were on him. Every decision revolved around his silence. There was a confidence in his eyes that could neither be understood nor ignored. Because sometimes the one who speaks the least has the most power. He is present in every room but without making any noise. His presence hijacks people's thought process. He explains everything without saying anything, and that is silent power. Today we will talk about those people who do not speak but the world listens to them. Those who do not debate but their decisions are final. Those who leave more impact with their absence than their presence. This is the silent power theory. Music. Kaneki was just a simple student. He used to read books. He loved coffee and had a habit of dreaming. His world was small, quiet, simple and innocent, revolving around friends. But innocent people are not safe in this world for long. Then came one night when his world turned upside down. When the pain broke every comfort zone of his. He kept screaming, in pain, in anger, in loneliness. He wanted to tell everyone what was going on inside him. But the world saw only one thing. A monster. And when every word started becoming useless, when every explanation started being used against him, then he stopped speaking. His silence was now his shield. The darkness in his eyes became his identity. What he used to try to explain earlier, now he started just observing. And in observation he learned the real rules of the world. Rules where showing emotions is weakness and silence is power. Earlier he used to shout, but now he just shows it. He used to explain, but now he just tolerates it, and this silence made him a hunter and not a monster. Another example is Itachi Uchiha, a name which was a villain for the world. A brother who destroyed his own clan. But no one knew. There was a sacrifice hidden behind every murder. No one could understand the pain behind his eyes. He also had the opportunity to say everything, to shout, to explain the truth, to show himself innocent. But he chose silence. Why? Because Itachi knew that people start judging before hearing the truth. So, he kept his pain within himself. Every day he lived with his guilt. He kept smiling under the hatred of the world. His silence was his punishment as well as his power. Because that silence made him a warrior who fought with himself every day, not with the world. Itachi never told the truth. That's why he could never lose. And then comes Irengar. A boy for whom friendship was everything, who could give his life for his friends, for whom freedom was a dream and friendship a reason. But time asked him to choose between friendship and duty, and that day something died inside Eren. He stopped crying. He stopped smiling. He stopped speaking. The Eren who used to run after dreams earlier, that Eren became silent now because now his dreams included blood. There was a plan behind every person. There was a war behind every look. He showed the world that revolution does not come from noise. Revolution is that which is made in silence and burns everything to ashes in a single day. Eren's silence was strategic. His actions screamed, but he himself did not say anything. Because he knew that when you speak the world questions, but when you are silent the world starts fearing. Eren House was not a boy who wanted to change, he was changing himself so that the world does not change his friends. Thorfinn had a childhood whose every page was written with ribbons. There was no mother's love in his eyes. There was only father's blood. Every day he felt only one thing. Anger. He screamed, fought, fell. Just because he thought this was strength. But when everything was taken away, he was left with only one thing. Silence. In that silence there was no pain, no direction, only guilt, regret and a broken identity. He stopped speaking, but nothing inside was extinguished. He kept burning inside every day. He did not stop fighting. He just started understanding, and after understanding he got a new power. Neither control to show to the world nor to protect himself. Just a silent control on his rage, on his past and on his future. Thorfinn's silence was a scream which could only be heard by the one inside whom it was going on. Kaneki, Itachi, Eren, Thorfinn, 4 different stories, 4 different sufferings, but one truth: he stopped shouting and the world started listening to him. Silent power, this was his revenge. This was his evolution and this was his way of winning. So now the question is, how will you become like those people who don't speak but the world listens to them, whose silence has a gravity? To get such power you will have to learn some small and deadly things, with which you will gradually become such a person who will look invisible even after being present everywhere, whose silence will echo in people's minds. Number 1. Stop explaining, start observing. Every time you justify yourself, you are selling yourself a little bit. Your words become a map of your inner self which people decode and learn to control you. But when you remain silent, your silence becomes a puzzle for them. An unsolved mystery whose every possibility creates panic in their minds. Music. People wonder, what is he thinking? Does he like me or is he judging me? Is there casualness or planning in his expressions? This confusion gradually turns into fear, and out of fear comes respect. When you speak a lot, your intentions become transparent. But when you observe, you start understanding the pattern inside every person. When you don't lead the conversation, you become the source of people's decisions. Number 2. Let pain shape you, not destroy you. Life breaks everyone. Some get loss, some get betrayal, some get rejection. But pain is not just a feeling. It is a furnace in which you either melt or become steel. Many people face pain and collapse. They shout, complain, seek attention. But those who travel silently are evolving inside. Expressing pain is easy. Absorbing it and converting it into your strategy is the real strength. The one who shouts gets momentary sympathy. The one who stays silent builds permanent power. Pain does not come to destroy you. It comes to make you version 2.0. But only when you are able to process it silently. Number 3. Speak only when it shakes the room. Silence is powerful as long as the words that come out after it are capable of awakening the world. You don't need to speak all the time. People who speak too much become boring, predictable, ignorable, and weak. But every word of the one who remains silent becomes an event. A sentence at the right time in the right tone can have such an impact that it can break the thinking decision of others. Goju's silence was dangerous. But when his eyes opened, everything stopped. Why? Because real power is shown only when needed. Otherwise, keeping it hidden makes your silence divine. So learn to use words correctly at the right time. Speak less, but when you speak, everyone's silence should break. In today's era, everyone wants to speak, shout, prove, show. Everyone wants to be loud. But the real game is of silence. The one who observes without reacting, the one who observes everything without expressing and then speaks in a single moment. He does not become a sentence but an impact. He is the real player. He is the most dangerous. So remember, the most dangerous man is the one who does not need to speak. If you also want to come out of the noise of the world and become a silent force, then wait for the next video, because in the next video we will take up another secret topic, the dark influence of mind control. A technique that is only shown, not explained. So don't miss it.